It's a harsh transition. Let's work on that. Easier. Yeah, good. Okay, cool. I'm planning to approve. Huh. Yeah, I can't reach it. Weird. Oh, and Teams hasn't been open this whole time. Great. SSR. Sign in. Oh, there we go. Start. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, this was an adventure. Alright, great. So, to the no viewers here. Hi, hello. I've got a webcam now. It's no longer my phone. It's showing me. Alright, maybe for my own sanity, I'm gonna kind of go through some of what I just had to do in OBS since it's fresh. But in the meantime, I've actually got some things to approve. I was asked about a page that I do not see on there. So apparently, I believe it's a CDI page. Yeah, Nancy. Okay. Well, I don't see it, but we'll check in on that. Let's take a look at this page. What needs to be approved? Let's leave that up. There we go. Great. Fantastic. All right. Doesn't look like anything too crazy changed. This, technically, we shouldn't be doing that with all bold. I need to look into an alternative. I want to compare. Ah, okay. There's just more added there. Oh, so that's funny. So this, I believe it's a heading 1. And that means that it's going to get styled to be, oh, it's strong. It's already a heading 2. We shouldn't do that. Okay. I'm glad we checked. That's all. Yeah. So if you're doing a header, you don't need to make it bold. The header itself is doing the bolding. It's just... It's weird. Sorry, my Zoom was being weird today. Okay, cool. So let's go back in and let's edit that. But it does get back to the point I was trying to originally make. Is it looks all caps. It's not. You can actually, if you look at the source, see that even this A, not that it matters. But the strong, that's bolding. We need to take that out because again, it's a header. It doesn't need that. Now, whole paragraphs being bold. I think I technically should be fixing that. And I'm recording myself not, but I think life will go on with that. And save that. Plus, I need to double check. I hate having to be bad cop and also be incorrect bad cop. I do wonder. Now we'll take a look at some stuff. Alright, refresh what's left. Summer Housing 2020. Oh, that just happened. That's hot off the presses right there. Should open both those up. I need to take a look at CDI eventually. Tools, find. Again, this is something too that I think is an easy trap people fall into. Ignore the My Content part. It tends to not show everything in the sub-site, and sometimes you'll be looking for a page you haven't messed with, but if you haven't messed with it, then it won't appear in My Pages, so it seems. So just go to Tools, Find. Makes your life easier. CDI. Alright. Apologies if that made some nasty noise. Okay. Approved page. Okay. Presume that's alright. Cool. That looks good. FAQ, yep. Approved page. That's a rather long header. Sorry, making sure all my settings on the Zoom are fine. Alright, let's take a look at this page. Work on page approval. Connect to the Wi-Fi and the frequency. Looks like it's just text, so we can approve. Easy. Alright, that's all the pages. But we need to see, there's supposed to be something health equity. Alright. Tools, find. We were just there, weren't we, too? Equity. Now, I suspect I'm going to see a lot of pending changes if I view all changes. So by default, it's going to throw me in only my changes. Somebody else did work on this page, so I want to see all changes, but I don't see anything else. Again, similar thing. I think you're really not supposed to do this for an entire paragraph, because if we're going to make an entire, I don't know. I'm not going to try to interpret why. I just remember being told that. Yeah, that goes to the right spot. Weird. I don't see any changes. When was the last time? So you see this little orange arrow on the left? You can actually look at some interesting page statistics with this, including page contributors. I'm pointing like you can see. In the bottom left of the screen, yeah, two little people icons. You hover over it, it'll say page contributors. Click on that. So it looks like on the 4th was the last time she made edits. I don't know how much to trust this timestamp though, because it doesn't always seem to be accurate, but maybe that was the last time we were both on here. Okay. Let me get out of here and respond to her. So one thing, after I spent more than 2 seconds thinking about it, a lot of these promo elements, they don't need submission in order to actually change. So you just actually work on it and it's done. So it begins. Huh. So now see, technically this is not great, but you notice I hover over it and you get that little pop-up. It says read more about internalized depression, right? It's taking the header of each of these boxes and just adding it to the end of read more about that. So that way, sure, the text is see more, read more, explore, see more, read more, explore, and that again tells us nothing about where the hell the link's sending us, but maybe it reads the pop-up too? I don't know. I have to test this. Do I have a screen reader? I do. Yeah, let's give it a try. I haven't tested this in a minute. The really good screen readers cost. I think if you actually like have a doctor's note, you can get reduced rates and stuff like that, but I don't. Let's see.
Health Equity Internship. The aim of this site is to provide accessible content about sexual and reproductive health that is inclusive and useful for all students. The first health equity intern saw a gap within the sexual health education of their peers at O, particularly for queer and QTPOC, queer and trans people. We hope this project will grow. Consent, relationships, and dating violence. Learn about the importance of consent and healthy relationships, and resources for those experiencing interpersonal violence.
Interesting. So that doesn't seem to get us very far. Also, sorry for blowing out any eardrums. Yeah, let me do this. Let me turn up my music. And leave the computer volume where it's at. Please hold. Hello.
Good morning, Cole. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Did you